I'm out here at Regency Park because I want to show you, I think, what is one of my neatest cameras. This is a Graflex speed graphic camera, an old press camera. And let's see here, let me get to the other side and we'll open this up. Okay, take a look right here, that bump right there. When I press that, that's the release for the front. Okay, and I'll pull the front down. Okay, now it's locked. And as you can see, it says Speed Graphic, Graflex Incorporated. There's the front of the camera. Got a nice Graflex lens on it. Let me unlock it. Pull it out. There's stops here for different lenses. In other words, if I push that down, it'll slide past that stop. Move those back up. There we go. I'll lock that down. What I want to demonstrate out here at the park is how to set up the focus for this camera. And we'll be doing that right back here. In other words, calibrate the camera through this right here. And I can't see anything through it because the lens is not open. So let's do that. Okay. And I'll press this. The lens is now open. And also the f-stop is open all the way. Okay, now I've got my jacket over this so we can see a little bit better. I'm going to adjust the focus. And of course you would use an eyepiece to do this. Make sure that it's square and focus everywhere. Also, notice that everything is upside down and backwards. Okay, now that we've got that focused, we would take a light meter reading. And for 100 ASA, today would be about F5.6. Oop, the sun's just coming out. Let's make it F8. And let me trip the shutter here. At 1/25th of a second. Be right about there. Set that up. Okay. Next thing would be to put a film packet in there, which is right here, which is previously loaded in total darkness. There we go. Now we pull this out. Notice it's black on this side. We'd have the camera all set up. Okay, then we turn this around and slide that back in. go. And pull it out. And we turn the thing over for another shot. But the black side means that it's been exposed. This has not been exposed. Now this camera also has a rangefinder. This is really hard to see. Ah, there it is. But when they line up, there we go. When they line up, that means that it's in focus. It also has another rangefinder. Back out here. Right here. And this one is for parallax error. There we go. Let's see here. Now you can see how that center moves. Depending on the distance, it helps you correct for parallax error. Put it on infinity. Now it also has another rangefinder right on the front of the camera. Like this. So you have the back, which the lens is not open now. That crude one for very quick shots if you have the camera set up. Parallax error rangefinder. A prism rangefinder. And if I had the flash unit and we wanted to take a picture in total darkness, it'll do that too. The flash unit supplies the power for this unit right here that projects two beams of light in the rangefinder and that prism setup. And when you, in total darkness now, focus those two balls of light on your subject and they become one ball of light, then that subject is in focus. But this camera also has a 4x5 or focal plane shutter. And to use that, you flip this switch, get a close up on that, from front, which is the leaf shutter, push in, push up one, and see this little knob here? There's a little control down here, and when I flip that knob, it moves this up and down. Okay, that's to split the speeds for the focal plane 4x5 shutter. Okay, I wound it once. That would be for time. I wound it again. That would be 1/30th of a second. Wound it again. 1/25th of a second. Wound it again, and that's 500th of a second. And now when I trip it, of course you'd have everything set up, that shutter released, and the bellows is in excellent condition.